Hello, I'm Alex Yon and thank you so much for purchasing a Beanboi model. This is a tutorial video about how to use the customizable Beanboi model. First thing first, after you have purchased from our website, be it either Coffee or Etsy, you will have your file downloaded here. As you can see, what you need to do is open up your VTube Studio, double tap the menu, will pop up from the left. Okay, and then you will click on the setting gear here, and then you will locate this open data folder. Click on it, it will open up this streaming assets folder here, and then what you need to do is extract the file into Live2D models. From here, open this and then drag this file into it. Okay, after you have imported the model into VTube Studio, what you need to do is very simple. Close that tab and then come back to VTube Studio, press on the avatar icon on the top left, and then you can search from the search bar, or you can just locate this Beanboi model and then click on it. You will have the model load up. Well, okay, first thing first, while accessing the files and everything, this is your Beanboi model. To make everything function and stuff, you will need to set up your VTube Studio link to the iPhone, which is your tracking devices. As I believe there is a lot of people who would use webcam for tracking, or who would use iFacial mocap, which is also VBridger kind of software, or anything to track and stuff. These models are mainly built for iPhone for the settings, but still it is usable to be adjusted for others and stuff. So what you need to do is the usual linking from your connection. This is the Wi-Fi for linking to iPhone, and then from here this is a USB. If you connected your iPhone through USB to your PC, then you'll be on this tab. If you have VBridger and stuff, then you will need to use VBridger and stuff to connect through to use the model. Then you have your model ready to be tracked. Same goes with webcam, because webcam will be here at the second tab of the menu setting, which is a camera icon. Here you will have your webcam that you can put every settings here, but then the tracking itself will be a little bit different if you're using webcam or using VBridger software on it. Now there's nothing really like you have to adjust on this setting on this page and stuff, because everything is kind of like ready for it, but I can still kind of go through them, as in this is, stays on 60 FPS for the model to run smoothly. Resolution depends on what you want to work on as your VTube Studio on the quality and wise and stuff. Must keep it the default as what I set up here. You can always play with visual effects on the model and stuff, and like the rest of this, probably you don't really have to like get touch into it. Now, so when you go to the third tab, this is where the settings for the tracking devices of the things that you can adjust to. I'll quickly go through them. Don't have to be overwhelmed towards it, because I already like put into folder into the things that you should adjust if you're using either like VBridger for tracking, or using like webcam for tracking, or even if you are using iPhone that the tracking itself is not doing the way that it is supposed to track nicely depend on your face and stuff. So you just click on the folder here. There's this adjustable setting for other devices. Double click on it, and then these are the things that you should be adjusting. Well, mainly I would say if you understand how to adjust all the things, I will not go through it too much. But for those people who doesn't know, all you need to do is adjust this to the input parameters, the numbers here. If your model is struggling to track towards a certain extent. If you are having a hard time to blink and stuff, you want it to be easier to blink, just reduce this number from this 1 to like 0.5 maybe, and then it will be much easier for you to blink and stuff. Okay, and then the same goes with like the other side of the eye, and then mouth smile and mouth open, or eyebrow L or eyebrow R. It really depends on your liking. Like here, if like on my resting face, you can see that it is constantly closed. And then like when I speak and stuff, it's not really open that much, and I want it to be more sensitive and stuff. Just adjust this to put like, I don't know, maybe 0.6. Just like moving your mouth a little bit, the mouth will open widely, and this mainly is the one that you should adjust. The output setting, you don't really have to adjust that much. But of course, like without touching much about this side of the physics settings and stuff, most physics settings are already like adjusted towards the liking for everything and stuff. Make sure that the Live2D physics frame rate is matched at FPS there. Physics range you can adjust it, but I do not recommend to adjust too much and stuff, because it will break the model, specifically on the tails and some idle motion on things and stuff. I would still, if you still want to like adjust a little bit, I would say a ±5, like 45 or 55 should be good enough. Or else just put it as default. Wind strength is just something like an invisible wind that you have your model static, and then there's something moving and stuff. Dragging physics is something that you can like move around like this, and then the model will move with the physics and stuff. These are the things that you can play with. Now I would like to go towards the next page, which is here. This is your customizable things, including the toggles and stuff. As you can see, I have already set up everything here. There's a lot of things going on, but don't have to be very overwhelmed. First thing first, you need to know, yes, this is your reset button. This is the tab. You press on the plus tab here if you like open up the tab, and then you will see this is your reset. You can set on to any key that you like to. Just press on the record button, red button here, press on it, and then press the key, and then you will save there. This will save as the reset to this default base of the model. Okay, very important, but at the same time, yeah, having it constantly there will break some stuff if you have like things saved and stuff as well. But just pay attention on which key that you set it on. And I will explain a few things as well when it comes to expression here. The on icon here, if you turn it off, and then when you press that button, it will not do anything. When you press it on, and then it will just do the thing. Well, this is the universal key, whereas if you tap, this is activated. When you click on it, this is deactivated. It means that when you are on tap into another game or anything, you press that key while this is deactivated, like shown right here, it will not trigger the toggle. While it is turned on, then it will trigger it. As simple as that. And then you will have your toggles, everything, set up your keys that you like I put it on numpad 1 for the buttons, when the buttons is up. And then you have the next one, which is you put the left hand, and then you have the next one, put the right hand, and then you have the key. Basically, for buttons, I believe, yeah, I put it in the folder here as well. You can come in here, press on it, you have all of this, and then you have this button press as well. As long as your model have your hands on the button, you press on this one, button press, it will tap the button, okay? And then there's another thing about this button toggle, which is a customizable text image, which is here. This one is another key that you can set it on as well. Put on numpad 5, then you press it, you can see that it's kind of empty right here. It is because that on the texture atlas that in this model right now in the folder, it is put as empty as well, that I will show you right here. When you locate your file, as I will show you how to locate it. You go to setting and then you go to here, the top, and then open data folder and then Live2D, find the Beanboi file that you export into it. Import into this and stuff, and then you go to here, beanboi.8192. This is a texture file. On the texture 02, this is where you can adjust the thing. How you adjust it is very simple actually. You can just do the simple thing, you just clicked on it and then you can just adjust from here as well if you want to, you know, just like write like hi, exclamation mark, and then save. Make sure it's saved as the same name. As you can see, it's over what do you call this, like overwritten here and stuff. What you need to do is go back to your setting on the avatar icon, reload the model, and then you will do the same thing, tap the button and then click on that key to like put the customizable, and then you have that. And if you want something fancier or anything and stuff, you can go on to Photoshop here, you can put on any other things into this as long as inside this box, and then save it with the same name into this file here, replace this texture 02, it will be on top of the key, whereas you can press on this and then tap it, so it will be like that. Yeah. Now moving along to any others toggles right here, they are as very simple as it is, like hard toggles, ears toggles and everything. They are just there. You can adjust all the key button to trigger it and stuff. There is nothing wrong with it. There is combination with it. You can play around with it, and there is also the sniffer, which will toggle your nose. As long as you press it, the nose will go up, and then you can kind of like spam it. It was just there. So yes, and then there is this that I have preset for you, which is the tail, that what kind of tail that you want and stuff. Okay, what you need to do is very simple. All of this are switched off. You would like to have, like, you know, I don't know, like I will turn all of this tail on. All the trigger, all the toggles will be left control and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 0 at your keyboard. Is not the numpad, but the usual at the top of Q and below F1. So it's left control 1, and then you have the tail, left control 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's very simple, like just there and stuff. That is one thing that you can just trigger the tail like that. And if you don't want it, you can just press the reset button, it will go away. That is one thing. After you have them set up and stuff, you can always switch them off, yeah? So that you don't fuck up the things and stuff. For instance, there is also this tail variation. Tail variation is basically the speed. When you have your tail here, for instance, and then the tail variation key is F5, F6, F7. You press F5, it will go to this speed. F6, the usual default, and F7, it will go like really very fast like this. So it's up to you if you want to have a trigger point like this and stuff. Now, next, that goes with the same things as ears as well. There is multiple ears here that the Beanboi customizable model has. There's total of 11. This is the first one, which is kitty ears. And then bam, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then after that is Control Q, because I ran out of key to press it, but that's basically every of it. And then again, press 0 to reset them, and then switch them off. Yes, you can. These are the slider that I have like made for you for easier toggle. Goes with like ahoge and stuff as well. They are all the same. Control 1, Control 2, or you can just, you know, they are there. Wings as well. Control 1, Control 2. And then head pins. So 1, 2, 3, 4, they're all there. For easier, what do you call this, like locate for all of this thing, I put everything into folder here that you can go to. When you hover over the folder here, press on the expression, they will show the expression, press on variation, and then tail slider, ear slider and stuff, it will all be there. If you don't want it, just press the X button here and go back everything here. Now to customize your model, finally we're going to customizing your model. What you need to do is go to here, expression editor, bam, and then you will go to create new expression, double click on it, and here you are. What you need to do is name the expression as your model name. I don't know, like I'll put mine as Alexion, save file. So you can do the same thing as those slider that I showed before. What you need to do is go on to the bottom right, search slider. You will have like here, all the toggles here will be in the same exact number. I mean exact number as in like it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, they are not gonna be 1.5, 1.2, no decimal, just numbers itself. Okay, a round number, I guess that would be the right word for that. Like, you know, 1, 2, 3. If you drag it, you will see like, you know, it's transformed like this, but you know, just toggle it like this. 8. Okay, you want like 5, okay, and then a whole game maybe like 2, and then wings maybe 1. These are the slider that you can only have one of them at the same time. You will not have both at the same time, kind of toggle. I will call it slider. You can search from here. Then afterward, you will want to have your any other items. You can go here and search items. When you search from items here, this is where you can press on a lot of things. You're gonna have scarf for the model. You're gonna have like hairpins. You can have a hat at the back, and then head ribbons, and then maybe I don't know, like a collar with a bell. And these are all the items that you can play with and stuff. And then you will also have the extra. These are the extra stuff. If you want your model to have like, you know, fluffy head here, and then like here, and then here, you can have it there. And then maybe some freckles on the model. Yeah. After all of this is done and stuff, what you need to do is press the save button, save it, okay? After you save it, it will be saved at inside all of this preset that I've saved. What you need to do is create new hotkeys for all unused expression. Press on it, it will have your save one here just now that you created. Press OK. And then you locate to the most bottom here. You will have it here, and then you will save that as the key. Any key that you like, I will put it as numpad 9. So bam, it will go to this. As you can see, when you go like this, it go like, you know, zoomies around like the transition and stuff. Like, we wouldn't want that. You can go to like fade for a second at the bottom here, put 0.01, and then you press it again, and then it will just pop. Yes. And then you can save multiple ones, like I already did one before here as well. It's also F9. I will put it as, wait, that is F9 actually. So F9. This is the one that I preset it. So there's that, and then I press numpad 9. It will go to this. But keep in mind, if you don't have the things like specifically turned off, like you see, I did not have this tail before on this one, and then I press that, it turns on the tail. Like some parts might break, be careful. So you can play around with it, and then the reset button is still there. You press reset button, it will still go back to the base here. So when you have your model is completely ready on this end and stuff, yeah, make sure the reset button is switched off so that you don't accidentally like go back to the naked base. Alright? And then now to the other part, whereas I have mine saved up here, you can go to this coloring part. coloring part is as simple here. You locate this avatar setting icon for all the parameters and stuff, go to customize model, press on it, and then you have customize, multiply, screen, color for art meshes. Double click on it and then you will go to this tab. Press OK on the warning, and then now you can select things. You want the paw to be some kind of color, like, I don't know, this color or that color. Just press OK, and then this one, if you want to adjust a little bit, maybe like this, press OK, and then again you can select this one and then select it and hold L here. Paste last multiply, click this button, it will paste the one before. Press OK, it will go to screen again, and then press one more time, it will have that. So you will need to, like, you know, keep doing that so that it will, what do you call this, like, change everything that you need. And then sometimes, especially for the tail that is moving or the wings are moving and stuff, and it's annoying to, like, hard to, like, you know, click on it and stuff, all you need to do is press on this bottom left button to freeze the model, so that you can, like, you know, select everything nicely here. I want, like, this part, this fish tail to be in, like, you know, maybe this color, and then I press OK, press OK. Oops, I press OK and then it save out like this. But then, yeah, that's what it is when you have, like, everything ready. You just press OK, it will be there. So, without furthering much, I have one safe one here, which is F8. Bam! This is what I did on the previous save one. And then to save it is very simple. After you do all of this and stuff, like what you go back there, what you need to do is press this when you have your model, everything like color up and ready. Press the plus button at the fourth tab here, which is the expression tab. Create a new tab, go to hotkey action, go down towards art mesh color preset, click on that, and then press the record setting. Press on it and then it will save this. And then all you need to do is just assign a key combination. That's it. So now it is in this, and then you press it again, you will turn it off. And then, yeah, then I go to this, and then you press the button of F8 or F7, then I did, it will just turn that. So that's about it. And then, okay, one small important things that you need to be careful is when you have like everything set up like this with color and stuff, and then you happen to want to add on new things and stuff to, like, you know, I don't know, you want to like add another items or anything, you press on expression editor, create new expression. Your model will reset to the base model, but the coloring will still be the coloring there and stuff, so be careful, your model might break. But it is a very simple fix for this kind of things. For example, I just have this one on number 2, and then wherever there, and then is come to like this and stuff. Just go on to 1. You press on the reset button, and then remember the key that you save for the, what do you call this? Your preset that you already saved. So it will be down here, that the preset that you saved before, just tap on that, you will go back to that. If the color is not there, then you tap the color back, the color save that you have, color save. And yeah, it will turn that on. And that is about it. I hope you guys have fun with the model. Good luck on creating all this cute little Bean Boi. Once again, thank you so much for purchasing the customizable model, and bye bye, have fun streaming, bye bye.